Hello everyone. Welcome to the course of Data Communications and Networks. In today's class, we are going to learn about HTTP. Okay. Before going into HTTP, we need to know the abbreviation of HTTP. So it's a protocol. What type of protocol we are going to see now? See, HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Okay. So it is a protocol mostly or widely used to access the data from the old wide web. Like you already know, right? www. With some extensions, we will be searching in the internet, right? So in order to search through the internet for a particular data, we are using a protocol called HTTP protocol, where HTTP is nothing but the Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Okay. So this HTTP protocol can be used to transfer the data in the form of plain text or hypertext. It can be an audio, video, and several formats. Okay. So whatever you search through search engine through using an internet. Okay. So that means you are using some sort of protocol called as Hypertext Transfer Protocol. If you see the search engine bars, whenever you are typing, in the starting address, you can find the HTTP / some kind of notation, right? So that is nothing but we are using Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Okay. So in order to access the data with respect to all these things, we are going for this. Okay. Now, so the main purpose of using Hypertext Transfer Protocol is it is an environment where there are rapid jumps from one document to the another document. Okay. So you can multiply access several windows of a Google search engine, or let us say a search engine through internet, right? So we can access multiple documents at a time. We can jump from one window to the another window as well. See, we already seen few protocols like file transfer protocol or the mail protocols, right? Okay. So this Hypertext Transfer Protocol or HTTP is much more simpler than this particular file transfer protocol. Okay. So where HTTP uses only one connection, that is no other connections to transfer the files. There is only a browser. A browser will be having some sort of address which access the World Wide Web. Okay. So this particular protocol helps in just transferring that particular data, what we are searching for. Okay. It's a simple concept. See, it is also similar to SMTP. I have already discussed, right? Mail transfer protocol. So it is somewhat like similar to a simple mail transfer protocol. The data is here also transferred between the client and the server. So whenever you search for some particular thing in the net, okay, through World Wide Web, okay. So whatever you are searching for, that will be accessed through a particular server. Once the server receives a request, our answer will be displayed on the web page, like some sort of notations. If you want a video, you can video is displayed. If you want some sort of images will be displayed. If you want some sort of information in the form of text, that also will be displayed. It is somewhat like communicating with the servers located in this particular World Wide Web using an HTTP protocol. Okay. So these particular SMTP, like mail transfer protocol messages, also stored and forwarded, while these particular HTTP messages are delivered immediately. Okay, whatever we are typing and whatever we are searching for, that will be displayed very much or delivered very much immediately within some milliseconds of time. So whatever we type, whatever we search for using HTTP, okay, that should be immediately displayed on the web browser. Okay, that is what they are meant to. See, if you see the features of a particular HTTP, so it will be having some sort of hosts. Okay, one, let us say a PC is a host. Let me explain you more clearly. Let us say this particular PC is a host and the other one is a server. Okay, so whenever you are using a HTTP protocol through World Wide Web, whenever you send some request or whenever you are searching something, okay? So that particular protocol, whatever you are searching, take it as a request. And from the computer, as you are searching, this request will be sent to a particular server through which it is linked, okay? Now, this server acts as a, takes that particular request in the form of searching whatever we have searched for, and it gives the suitable answers in the form of response. This is what happening. So an HTTP mostly consists of one request, like from host to the server, and an immediate response from the server to the host, okay? So HTTP can be blindly considered as a connectionless protocol, as the process you have seen right now with respect to the request as well as response, okay? So HTTP clients initiates a request and wait for the response from the server, and immediately response will be given from the server, okay? That is what we are talking about here. So mostly the interaction will be done by the client or between the client as well as the server, through which we are getting our answers or the whatever we require through the World Wide Web using an HTTP protocol. The response times will be very, very quick. Suppose even though you send a request or you search something, but the response from the server is very, very late. So what we say, the server is busy or the server gets server is down, we generally use those terms, right? Okay, this is what happens. But almost the servers need to be give a quick response whenever this particular client shows some sort of search, okay? See, HTTP mostly, as we have already seen, HTTP will send only two messages. One is like sending the request is one message, and getting the response is the another message, okay? So one is like request message and one is response message. Now, this message need to have some sort of body or a structure or a format, okay? We can say, let us say we take a request message, okay? So this request message is nothing but whatever we search in the browser, that is considered as a request message. So what we search, there will be some sort of tagline or a name, right? Okay. So whatever we are searching, that will be considered in the form of a request line, and that particular request line will be having some sort of header and with some and a particular body, okay? So it's a kind of frame structure, okay? So whatever we are typing, that will be having some sort of request line with some headers. Headers means a gist of that particular whatever we are searching, and it can be sometimes a body. Body means whatever we are trying to search, the concept or the text or the data related to that particular search will be integrated into that request message, and that will be sent to that particular server. Once the server receives that particular structure, which has got request line, headers, and the body of that thing, okay, it diagnoses that particular frame structure, and it finds out the suitable answer for our search, and again it sends back in the form of another structure. That can be our status line, okay? So whether the server is busy, whether the page is responding or not, whether if the results are checked properly, what are the results, what are the links need to be displayed on the web page, everything will be with respect to the status line and header as well as sometimes a body, okay? So on the whole, what we are seeing is like it's a kind of web page. Like for example, take a Google Chrome, whatever you type, okay, the results are displayed on with respect to several links, okay? So that is what we are requesting something when we are getting a response from the server in a specific structure. Everything will be having some sort of structure. Obviously, a protocol is nothing but set of rules and regulations, right? So everything will be having its own frame structure. So interaction between a client as well as server can be done through World Wide Web is only possible with the help of a protocol called, okay, HTTP protocol. This is as simple and as similar as the file transfer protocol as well as the simple mail transfer protocol. Thank you.